Hey, what's up guys? How are you doing today? My name is Nathalie and I'm a travel blogger, filmmaker and a content creator. And recently I've become a bird watcher. So in today's episode, I'd like to show you my passion for bird watching, my recent hobby as a bird watcher. And in this episode, you will see 13 different birds that you can find in Thailand. Also, you will hear the sound of every bird that you will see in this video, as well as some useful and interesting information about every bird. I'm also actually thinking about creating series about Birds of Thailand. I hope you will like it. I also recommend you guys watch my Cayenne Krechan videos as well as Khao Yai National Park videos. If you want to see more beautiful animals and birds, watch those episodes. They are amazing. There you will find many interesting and beautiful animals and birds up there, as well as interesting and useful and knowledgeable information provided for you to know more about animals and birds in Thailand. And before we start, I'd like to thank you guys for subscribing and sharing and all your support and love that you show me in this channel as well as my Facebook page. It really motivates me to continue shooting those videos for you guys. Are you excited? Let's watch now.
You like here?
Oh, Zapla! I like Zapla there. I love big birds and animals, so let's start with my favorite bird in this list. The Asian openbill can be found everywhere in Thailand. It is grayish-white with glossy black wings and tail, and the adults have a gap between the arched upper mandible and recurved lower mandible. Also resident within their range, they make long-distance movements in response to weather and food availability. They are usually found in flocks, but single birds are not uncommon. Like all storks, it flies with its neck outstretched. It is relatively small for a stork and stands at 68 centimeters height. The usual foraging habitats are inland wetlands and are only rarely seen along riverbanks and tidal flats. The Asian openbill feeds mainly on large mollusks, and they separate the shell from the body of the snail using the tip of their beak. Asian openbill typically lays 2 to 4 eggs. Both parents take turns in incubation, the eggs hatching after about 25 days. The little egret is a small white heron. The adult little egret is 55 to 65 centimeters long and weighs 350 to 550 grams. Its plumage is all white. Little egrets are mostly silent but make various croaking and bubbling calls at their breeding colonies and produce a harsh alarm call when disturbed. Little egrets eat fish, insects, amphibians, and reptiles. They stalk their prey in shallow water, often running with raised wings or shuffling their feet to disturb small fish. They may also stand still and wait to ambush prey.
The Javan pond heron is a wading bird of the heron family, found in shallow, fresh, and saltwater wetlands in Southeast Asia. Its diet comprises insects, fish, and crabs. The non-breeding plumage is similar to that of the Chinese and Indian pond herons and is virtually undistinguishable in the field. It breeds from June to September. It is migratory. This dove is long-tailed buff brown with a white spotted black collar patch on the back and sides of the neck. The tail tips are white and the wing coverts have light buff spots. The spotted dove in its native range in Asia is found across a range of habitats including woodland, scrub, farmland and habitation. In Australia, they were introduced in Melbourne in the 1860s and has since spread, often replacing native doves. They are now found in streets, parks, gardens, agricultural areas, and tropical scrubs in diverse locations across Australia. The pink-necked green pigeon is found in Cambodia, Indonesia, Malaysia, Myanmar, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. Its natural habitats are subtropical or tropical moist lowland forests, mangrove forests, and mountain forests. Isn't he pretty? Do you want to have him as a pet? And this bird is the only bird I don't like because it's too noisy and doesn't let me sleep at night. Do you think it's the only sound he makes? Listen here. The Asian Koel is a large, long-tailed cuckoo measuring 39 to 46 centimeters. The male is glossy bluish-black with a pale greenish-gray bill. The iris is crimson. The Asian Koel is a bird of light woodland and cultivation. Adults feed mainly on fruit. The Asian Koel is a brood parasite that lays its eggs in the nests of crows and other hosts. The Indian roller is a stocky bird about 26 to 27 centimeters long. It is very beautiful and easily recognizable by its blue color. The main habitat is cultivation, thin forest, and grassland. These birds are usually seen perched on prominent bare trees and wires. They descend to the ground to capture their prey, which may include insects, arachnids, small reptiles, and amphibians. Fires attract them, and they will also follow tractors for disturbed invertebrates. They perch mainly on 3 to 10 meter high perches and feed mostly on ground insects. Holes created by woodpeckers or wood-boring insects in palms are favored for nesting. The normal clutch consists of about 3 to 5 eggs. Like most sunbirds, the male brown-throated sunbird is more colorful than the female. The brown-throated sunbird primarily feeds on nectar, but it will also take small fruits and berries. Juveniles are fed with insects. The yellow-vented bulbul is found in a wide variety of open habitats, but not deep forest. They appear to be nomadic, roaming from place to place regularly. They eat berries and small fruits. They also sip nectar, nibble on young shoots, and take some insects. The white-vented Myna has an extremely liquid voice, though it is not able to imitate the human voice. The white-vented Myna is predominantly black, with a white vent, a white wing patch, white on the underside of the tail, and has a thick yellow eye ring for grown adults, legs and beak. Mynas live well both in cities and in paddy fields. It lays 2 to 6 eggs. They can live 8 to 20 years. They eat ants, worms, fruits, human feeds, insects, and grains.
Do you want to support my channel? Put me thumb up, subscribe my channel, and share with all your friends. I also love your comments and appreciate your feedback. This motivates me to create more interesting and useful content for you guys to watch it.
Do you want to discover the world? Join me in the next adventure in